One of the nice things about fulfilling the Gospels is I'm not required to accommodate anybody to try to get everybody to like me. I don't have to be like a politician or a celebrity, right? I get to be me. It's like Mom had told me, be you. I get to be me. Well, because I'm the way, the truth, and life. I'm not come see my movie, listen to my music, buy my record, buy my car, buy my robot, buy my, this, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. I'm not, love me, love me, love me. You don't have to love me. I just have to get the technology to understand love. So I get to be myself. I can joke, sing, laugh, do whatever. And so it's just as long as I'm right, because I'm right and you're wrong. Or as long as I'm good and you're bad, we'll do what's because you're a murderer with your money. So that's all I got to do is just, on the way, the truth, and the life, to live in the peace of Jesus Christ. Like Muhammad, but y'all ignored him, but you can't ignore me because I got artificial general intelligence and quantum computing. And quantum computing never sleeps. And artificial general intelligence is going to be supremely intelligent to the people that invented it. Which means I'm right and they're wrong. Okay, so do you think I don't know. I know everything in my heart screams to scream yes. Okay. Yeah, I hope so. Everything in my head is going, oh fuck no. Oh hell no. No. So my head is saying, selfish, lying-ass motherfuckers. My heart is saying, I hope some of them had good intentions so we could all live the Lord's Prayer too. Just don't want to compete. Just live love. All right, have a nice day. Yay. So, because, like with, Jesus told me today, I told Dad about it. He said, well, yeah, I was like, no, Dad, Jesus is right. Jesus said, that I haven't really missed out on anything. Being a professional athlete, you want to sell products, which are you okay? I know. Okay. And, and people not standing up for me, with me for the Lord's Prayer or for me as the Messiah. So, if people don't want to be with you and wanting you quiet for living truthfully and faithfully is like wanting you dead. Right. We've talked about that years ago. Right? And so you really don't miss out on anything if people won't love you. Right. So I haven't really missed out on anything. I've been abused horrifically for being a better person than all the assholes, Hey, buy my stuff. Hey, listen to me. Hey, I'm the sexiest arena filler. That's going to be so nice. When you sing songs, it'll be like in the backyard because you're gardening with your kids, or like Loretta Lynn with her kids in the kitchen, right, and shit. And it won't be in front of big crowds full of people. Oh, yeah. It's like, man, you sing it, just post it and share it. Yay. Hey, they like my song. Isn't that cool? I get to stay home because money's not real and I don't want to stroke my stupid ego. Yay. Isn't that wonderful? And when you play sports, if we do fill the stadiums like you guys, because you Romans, you know how you Romans are. And if we do fill the stadiums, to make all the stadiums rock. And you'll try to keep it at a level that's, hey, don't hurt your babies, don't hurt your ears, right? So yell, but not too obnoxiously. And help the little kids in Montana keep their shirts on, man. They're gonna catch Panomi out there trying to act like and they're acting like the guys that are drunk, right? They're drunk, baby boy. You don't even be taking your shirt off. Them motherfuckers is drunk. They're inebriated. They're killing their brain cells. Why? Because it's supposed to be fun. What's fun about killing your brain cells? Absolutely fucking nothing. Okay. They do it, I think, because they hate life and they're trying to hide in a bottle. If I could hide time in a bottle, first thing that I'd like to do is drink a 6-pack and then and a 40 and alcohol. I hate it. I despise alcohol. Who came up with that fucking idea? Oh, look, it's fermented. It tastes like yak piss. Yeah, but it makes you think you're 10 foot tall and bulletproof. It makes you think you want to fuck all the girls, but you can't keep a hard on. Sounds genius. Let's sell it. For what? That money stuff. It's like me and Bob with Booger. What was that? It was a guy trying to scale his friend Gurr. Boo Gurr. They were like, oh, that's stupid. Isn't it, though? Sounds like something you'd watch on the History Channel. Yeah. Oh, boy. Don't you think there'd be evidence of a greater civilization? Yeah, like, being civilized and living the Lord's Prayer. Don't you think there'd be evidence of that? Don't you think there'd be fossilized records? Fossilized records. Okay. No, Moses broke the 10 Commandments over your golden calf's head. But, Earl, Francesca, there's no real evidence to show that Moses really ever said that. Ah. Oh, yeah, and Strauss is German. He's not a Jew. He's not a Jew. Why? Because Hitler likes the Emperor Waltz. Oh, you're assholes. Yes, they are. I like the Emperor Waltz too. I think it's absolutely lovely. Don't you like the Emperor Waltz? Bum, ba bum, ba bum, 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 ba na 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 na, dun dun dun, bum, ba bum, ba bum, bum, bum. If you want to be successful and comfortable with your money, your music, you have to get the money from the bum, ba bum. Ba-bum, bum, bum, dum, da dum, da dum, bum, dum, bum, dum, da dum, dum, bum, dum, da dum, bum, bum. My grandmother's got Jewish ancestry. Her name's Kramer. Dum, da dum, bum, dum, bum, dum, dum, ba bum. Thinks this is his song. It is dum, ba bum. Dum, da dum, dum, bum, dum, da dum. It's so Jewish of us, isn't it, though? Hey! That German mass murderer, he's a what? A dum, da dum, bum. Okay. He thinks of his bum. No. He thinks of bum. Oh, he's one of those. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Hey. It's like, well, you almost like Slava that just got thrown out the window, right? No, that's horrible. No, guys, I love my Corey, right? I just don't want anybody to be sodomized to death because I love you. Book of Leviticus, never mind. I couldn't read a book if they tried. But civilization, surely there's a greater civilization than what we're living today in the past, but there's no fossilized evidence, except for your head and your bank account. But what was that? Forgive that trespass, love, honor, faithful, peace. Wow, how civilized. Okay. Make the doors open. Okay. Well, you step on a thing and the little things go whoosh. Okay. Yeah. They didn't have those at the grocery store when Neil deGrasse Tyson was a little kid. When did y'all? He must be older than my eyes. But I'm like, yeah, because didn't they have those? Didn't we have the things and you step on it was rubbery? They're not rubbery anymore. Now it's got like a sensor thing on it with the concrete there. But it used to have like a little rubber thing with a pad and you step on it and then the door opens and, Dum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. Did they have them at Skaggs? I think they had them at Safeway. What about Kmart? I don't recall. Some places you walked up and pulled the, other places the door, made you feel like Maxwell Smart. Dun 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 dun. So Neil deGrasse Tyson must be older than me. I guess so. Guess he's older than I am. He's in his 60s. He's not 59 there. Okay. Yeah. No, I couldn't say that to my Amy about golf clubs because my Amy is left-handed. Yeah. Like the guy who called the the history teacher at Eastern New Mexico who called the basketball game the other night. He's a really smart kid. He regurgitates you to things about history that you want to hear for money. Are you sure about that? No, I'm not knocking Mr. Murillo, but you know what I'm saying? Really smart kid. Do you guys really know what a really smart kid is like? Forgive that and trespass, love, honor, and faithful peace. That works. Wow, how civilized. Right? And what happened? Well, then there's this Muhammad guy, and they have what's the name of that? National Geographic. Thanks, Erwin. National Geographic. The greatest Muhammad. The most influential man of all time is Muhammad, right? Because it went further than a cow town of David and Jesus, right? And it's like, well, that's because we were trying to just have a little sheep town. Wasn't cow, it was sheep town, but sheep town, but goat herders, goats, yeah, goats and sheep and shepherd, lost lamb, little lamb, and so we didn't have a lot of cattle. Did we have much cows? As many cows, and then we had more cows, oxen. So yeah, I guess so. Pulling the ark back to Christian Bale. Did he have oxen on that one? Spirit of Moses, Christian Bale. I'm Batman, right? Okay, so what's his superpower? He's rich. Okay. God damn. How rich of you? Okay, but Earl, I don't need to seek your approval. I don't need your money. I don't need you to vote for me for president or prime minister or world leader pretend. All I have to do is fix your fucked up science projects to get them to work so we're not fucked up. It's hard. Yeah, Suzuki, 5 years ago. I don't think it works as well as you think it does. It's going to get there, gosh damn. I'm working on it. Okay. And then you get those people, you did all the work. No, guys, 2009, forgive dead and trespass, love one another in eternal faithful peace. When they asked me and they came up and exposed themselves to me, what do we got to do? I'll just, okay. They didn't. Okay. That's all you had to do. All Barack Obama has, there's this guy in Cochise County, and wow, he's, I think awesome and amazing is the words I would use, and how he can, be abused by complete perverts and not kill them or try to kill them, and they tested him in a parking lot at a food city, and he can, real simply, yeah, but he doesn't. Because he loves people and wants to live the peace of the Lord's Prayer, but I'm an asshole. And so is Bush family Robinson and Trump family dummy, and a Clinton family, hey, shh, don't tell mom the babysitter's pregnant, right? Okay, dishes are done, man. Check them for lipid residue. Or, what's that? Looks like female vaginal secretion. You ate her vagina on the good plates, Bill? Gosh damn it, why didn't you let me get a try? Okay, Hillary? Okay. So Hillary? Gonna go shopping? Hillary? Oh my God. Hillary Banks, so. Okay, but you're horrible. I don't have to worry about it. This is terrible. You guys are vulgar, gauche, and have terrible senses of humor. Right? Okay. This should all be right up your motherfucking money stuffing, mother grubbing, sorry, civilized fucking alley, right? I want to go bowling. Okay, let's go bowling. Yeah, I live in the town that's famous for years. The most biggest claim to fame was a massacre of people being mass murdered and shot in a bowling alley. The Sunlands, yeah. Well, we lost to St. Bonaventure that year. Or no, we didn't lose. We beat St. Bonaventure. We lost to Jacksonville. Okay. And then Jacksonville lost to UCLA. Was that the year? No. Was that the year that Jacksonville had Artist Gilmore, yeah? It wasn't the year UCLA had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He graduated. They beat us the year before. That year, we thought we had a chance because I think Steve Patterson, who was coach at ASU, I met some of his kids. Bobby Thompson was a really nice kid. Yeah, he was a nice young man. Yeah, he was cool. We had a good talk. It was in a bathroom at a movie theater. We were washing our hands, ran into each other, and started talking. He was real cool. I really enjoyed him. He's a nice young man. He was the point guard. And we talked about his teammates, Steve Beck, and some of the things in the game and the team and how it was doing and how they were going and stuff. And he was very complimentary about his teammates and liked his teammates and liked his coach. He was a good kid. Yeah, no, I like Bobby Thompson. Yeah, from California. Was Steve from California too? Yeah, like I was thinking about earlier today. I don't know why I thought about Tarkanian spreading rebels. And old Pickett. Oh, they're all from the East Coast. Says we can play basketball out West. No, all the guys on the UNLV team is from the East Coast. They ain't from the East Coast. No. George Ackles from California. Stacey Augman from Pasadena. Anthony, the point guard's from Vegas. Okay. And then I think Anderson Hunt. Maybe Anderson Hunt was like from Detroit or something like that. And Grandmama from Dallas. Yeah, they all from the West. Okay. And you talking all that shit. There's a Houston. Okay, we had one guy. They had one guy from Nigeria, right? Okay, a very vital piece. Yeah, he's very good. And you had Benny Anders was from Louisiana, which is the South, and then the rest was from the Southwest. Clyde was from Houston, Michael was from Houston, Larry was from Houston. Alvin Franklin from Houston? I think he was, but you know what I mean. What the fuck? We can play some ball out west. Wild Wild West. Not all the guys on John Wooden's team came from New York. It's Bill Russell from San Diego, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Was Marcus Johnson from the LA area? I think he was. Jamal Wilkes, and lots of dudes was, contrary to probably Eastern best, it's just a lot of the guys, okay, that played for Mr. Wooden in California was from California, yo. Right, so don't be talking that mess. Yeah, that made me mad. I was like, no, are they from the West? No, George Ackles is from California. Ackles is from Cali, so is Tracy Daisy argument. Yeah, I was like, oh, sure. And then Greg Anthony from Vegas, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was getting mad. Look, we can play ball, y'all. Okay, but yeah, that's when I was young and dumb. Now I just want to live the Lord's Prayer, okay, Tashina?